Hello everyone. Welcome back to Read Recap, the channel where we dive into the pages of great books and come up with thoughtful takeaways. Harper Lee's To Kill a Mockingbird, published in 1960, is a timeless novel that explores profound themes through the lens of childhood, morality, and systemic injustice. Falling under the genres of Southern Gothic and Bildungsroman, the story is set in a racially segregated Southern town. The book delves into the prejudices and moral complexities of a deeply flawed society while championing empathy, courage, and justice, racism, morality, and the loss of innocence. Let us jump right in and see what this book has to offer. The novel is set in the small town of Macomb, Alabama, during the Great Depression. The story is narrated by Jean Louise, Scout Finch, a young girl who recounts her experiences growing up with her brother, Jem, and their father, Atticus Finch. Their lives are steeped in the traditions and prejudices of the racially segregated South. Scout introduces key figures in her life, including their reclusive neighbor, Boo Radley, and Dill, a friend who visits Macomb each summer. The children are fascinated by Boo, crafting wild stories about him and attempting to lure him outside. Atticus, a principled lawyer, is appointed to defend Tom Robinson, a black man falsely accused of raping Mayella Ewell, a poor white woman. This decision places the Finch family under scrutiny and ostracism by the town's racist residents. Atticus remains steadfast, teaching his children to uphold justice and integrity despite public scorn. The trial begins to reveal Macomb's deep-seated racial divisions. Scout and Jem witness their father's calm resistance to hate, even as they themselves struggle to make sense of the prejudice around them. The trial is the focal point of the novel. Atticus presents a compelling defense, arguing that Mayella fabricated the story to cover her shame for making advances toward Tom. He highlights the physical evidence that Tom's crippled left arm makes it impossible for him to have inflicted Mayella's injuries, which were likely caused by her abusive father, Bob Ewell. Despite Atticus's evidence and logical arguments, the all-white jury convicts Tom Robinson solely because of his race. The injustice profoundly affects Scout and Jem, particularly Jem, who struggles to reconcile the verdict with his belief in fairness. The verdict has far-reaching consequences. Tom attempts to escape prison but is shot and killed, a further tragedy in an already unjust case. Bob Ewell, humiliated in court, seeks revenge. He harasses those involved in the trial, including Atticus and his family. Scout and Jem become increasingly aware of the complexities of human nature and morality. Through conversations with their father and their observations of the townspeople, they begin to see the dual capacity for good and evil in people. Bob Ewell's animosity reaches its peak when he attacks Scout and Jem on their way home from a school event. In a shocking turn of events, Boo Radley emerges from his home to save the children, killing Bob Ewell in the process. Scout finally meets Boo and sees him not as the monster of local legend but as a kind, protective figure who has quietly watched over them. The local sheriff, Heck Tate, decides to protect Boo by declaring Bob's death an accident. This act ensures Boo's privacy and spares him from public scrutiny. Scout reflects on the lessons she has learned about empathy, justice, and humanity. She realizes that Boo is like a mockingbird, innocent and vulnerable, deserving protection rather than harm. The novel ends with Scout standing on Boo's porch, seeing the world from his perspective, and understanding the importance of compassion. Scout Finch, the young, curious narrator who learns about morality and prejudice. Atticus Finch, Scout's father, a lawyer and moral compass, who embodies justice and integrity. Jem Finch, Scout's older brother, whose idealism is challenged by the harsh realities of life. Tom Robinson, the innocent black man accused of rape, a victim of racial injustice. Boo Radley, a mysterious recluse who turns out to be a protector and symbol of misunderstood kindness. Bob Ewell, the antagonist, representing ignorance and hatred. Racial injustice. The Trial of Tom Robinson is a stark portrayal of systemic racism and its devastating effects. Moral growth. Scout and Jem mature as they navigate a world rife with prejudice and learn the value of empathy and justice. Courage. Atticus's defense of Tom Robinson and Boo's intervention demonstrate moral and physical courage. Empathy and understanding. Atticus's lesson about walking in another's shoes emphasizes compassion. Loss of innocence. The children's experiences mark a transition from innocence to a deeper awareness of human flaws. Mockingbird represents innocence and goodness. Both Tom and Boo are symbolic mockingbirds harmed by society's prejudice. The Radley House, a symbol of fear of the unknown, later revealed as a source of protection and kindness. To Kill a Mockingbird is a profound exploration of morality, justice, and humanity. It challenges readers to confront prejudice and consider the importance of empathy, making it a timeless masterpiece. If you enjoyed this breakdown, let me know your thoughts on To Kill a Mockingbird in the comments. Comment below and let me know which book I should recap next. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe and hit the bell for more bookish content. Until next time, happy reading.